Now, some of you won't have seen the church lately, so let me give you a very quick guided tour. Here we are. I'm not sure which way round I should have had the camera, but the first thing you'll see is that the floor is now completely put in. We tidied up a little bit because Martin was taking a photograph for the Wycliffe Bulletin. So the floor's gone in, and over here is where the underfloor heating enters the floor. So that will that runs underneath the whole floor and is in position and is pressure tested, and behind here somewhere is a very impressive manifold with all the gubbins. So what will happen is when Graham comes, he'll fit the boiler in. That will go on the far wall of the kitchen up there somewhere, and then the pipe runs around to there, and everything will be fed through there. And so we come back through here. What's going on? Well, you'll immediately notice that the doors come down because, I mean, how much have we dropped? The floor, well, the floor level was where these things were. That was the original floor level there where my foot is. So that was the original floor level. So we dropped all the way down here, and Robert and Martin have worked hard to drop the doors down so they actually look like they've always been there, and we're waiting for a piece of glass to go in at the top. What's going to happen on these walls here is that they're going to be dry lined with plasterboard. But you know what young people are with walls? They love bouncing off them, don't they? And so what's going to happen is we will have our stud work that you stick up on the wall. I'm sure you all understand about stud work. We put the timber on, and then once the timber's on, the first thing that will go on will be the insulation. There's the insulation all ready to go on. We'll screw that onto the stud work. On top of that will go something called OSB board, which looks like Weetabix. You would see it when shops have been boarded up. That's very, very robust. And so if a child bounces against the plasterboard, it's not actually going to bust the plasterboard, because behind it will be OSB board. So we will have insulation, OSB board, and then plasterboard. And for those of you who think, well, that'll make it a bit thick, well, yes, it will. I'm sort of guessing it'll come out to about, where's my foot? Come out to about the edge of my foot there. So what that means is it will come up to here, just below the windowsill level, and will probably pop out about 3 inches. So there'll be a little ridge that we can, Pauline can put flowers on. And all of this is included up to the windowsills, is included in the budget that we've put together. What we then need to think about is our windows, and what do we do above them? And we're going to be talking at the church meeting about, if we've got it looking really, really nice halfway up, what do we do to carry on? Do we carry on plasterboarding? Do we just plaster it? And do we put new windows in? Have we got the money for new windows? And we will share that information with you. So there you go, a quick 5-minute thing. Now I'm thinking I should have had my camera up the other way, but there you go. That is the floor. That's the work that's been done so far.